Hello, my name is Jimmy Kashivas.
Hi, I'm John Lannon.
And for the second consecutive year, I'm Joseph Sylvia.
Hi, I'm Zach Gittleman.
Hello.
This is What's Cooking at Riverview.
Hello, this is Peter with What's Cooking at Riverview. I'm interviewing Susan. So how long have you been working here?
I think I've been working here close to 9 years now. I've done video for a long time, but it wasn't until, and I'm a little bit older as you can tell, it wasn't until later on that I got the job here. I do the programming here.
Do you have any special hobbies that you like to do, or?
Well, I like to do video. That's one of my hobbies.
Yeah, sure.
But I like to do video of things that I'm interested in. I'm also teach horseback riding, and I have a pony, so that's a big interest of mine. And my other big interest right now is my granddaughter, who's brand new, and I'm enjoying taking care of her a couple of days a week.
Oh, yeah. Any other special interests that you like to do outside of video?
My special interest pretty much is social justice kind of oriented things that just I don't even know what to say about it in this world today, but my favorite thing is to just try to be kind and do good and help people out as much as I can, and try not to be rude and try to be civil. And my special interests, I've done a lot of different things. I've been interested in housing, people that make sure people have places to live. And so that's one of my special interests. And I love animals very, very much. I have 2 dogs and a cat.
How do you like working with the Riverview students that
I
come
love
here?
the Riverview students. I started, I think when the first group came in, I don't know if you would remember Eli or, I can't remember all the last names, but yeah, I'm just so impressed with your school and with your abilities, and it's just such a pleasure to have you come here, and I appreciate you a lot.
Do you follow any sports, or?
I follow all the horseback riding sports.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but I do follow the local home teams. I know it's the Super Bowl's this weekend, right?
Yeah, the Super Bowl's
that's
this
a
weekend.
biggie.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't have a television at home, so that kind of inhibits me watching sports on television. But I appreciate the physical effort of people who do sports and all the hard work that they put into it.
Mm-hmm.
My sport is horseback riding, and that's a sport too. It's the only sport that men and women compete equally in, by the way.
Did you have any other careers before this? Did you?
Did I have other careers? Yes, I did. I worked at a church in Brewster for about 17 years, and I've been doing video since 1982, and been putting that on community access television, which we're on right now. And I've been a cook. I know how to cook food for restaurants, and I know how to register campers at camping grounds. I know how to be a secretary and type and work on a computer, and I know how to take care of old people or sick people. I love babies, so I would like to be around the special, the little babies. I worked making sandwiches. I worked as a lunch cook and a bartender, and there seems like a whole bunch more, but I can't remember them all.
What got you into filmmaking and all this the industry of video?
That's a really good question, because the thing that I thought about video was how important it would be for people who are serious about what they're doing to be able to watch themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're a basketball player, or if you like to make things with your hands or whatever, if sometimes you imagine what you're doing is right, and sometimes if you watch yourself, you can see little things that you'd like to do a little differently, and it really can help you learn. So my initial reason for investing in a video camera was so I could videotape people, and they could have the tape and watch it and make whatever they were doing a little bit better.
Did you have any role models growing up? Anyone you looked up to, or?
I guess I was really a little girl and just played with my dog. I don't remember having role models. But I always thought that nice people were my role models.
Yeah.
People that were kind and nice.
Did you find it difficult at first to get into the film industry and like getting used to recording and all that?
For some reason, I took to it, so I just really appreciated it, and I also used it because when I was working at the church that I worked at for so many years, I did like when I mentioned the social justice before. I did a documentary on war toys and went into the stores and filmed all the war toys that they have for kids, and then had a lot of statistics and things like that. So things that I was interested in that I wanted to give a voice to, that's the things that I pursued with my video. I never did the weddings or anything like that.
Do you have any future plans on like any videos that you're going to come out with? Or?
I have some. I don't know if I'll be able to execute them, but I would love to do a video about the horse industry on the Cape because it's really huge. There's hundreds and hundreds of horses on the Cape that people don't have a clue about.
Really?
And it's a big industry that involves a lot of different farriers and grain stores and hay stores and vets and things like that. There's a few very top-notch, nationwide known stables on the Cape, and I would like to interview that so the people that aren't, if you don't do something, sometimes you don't see it. You don't know how to find it, and so that they could see how big the industry is and how much it's good. It's extremely good. I do therapeutic riding, and it's extremely good for people who would I like to teach them if they would like to learn the trade of working in a barn, how you do it, how you be safe, how you take care of the horses, and that type of stuff. But the therapeutic benefits for people at barns is just totally remarkable. Have you ever ridden a horse?
I have, like when I was 10 years old, yeah.
Did you like it, or did you feel out of control?
It was kind of fun, but I don't really remember it.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. It's a nice thing for someone who doesn't have control over very much in their life, because a horse weighs about 1,200 pounds, and they're really very cooperative. They don't know what you're thinking or what you're saying, but they do know how you're feeling.
Oh, really?
And so they can adjust to people that might be frightened or
mean.
They can
That's
walk away
interesting,
from the mean ones.
Do you have any advice for people who want to like pursue their career as a video making? Like, where should they go to start? Do you know?
You're here.
Here, yeah. That's good.
The media center, you know, you get the skills under your belt, and then you get a camera. You go out and just use it, and take it back and look at it and see what you would do different next time. It's really one of those things where if I personally cannot understand a lot of the technical talk but I know how to do it, and I find something I'm interested in, I'll just go shoot it, and then I'll bring it back and say, next time I'll go in closer, I'll go slower, I'll do whatever, you know. So I just say, just do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter like what camera you use it like.
Not to get the skills.
Not to get the skills. Okay.
To get the skills, it's developing your eye and your motion and your technique of what you're trying to get across. So it doesn't matter if you don't have the best camera in the world or even a really good camera. If you have a camera that will record the image, you can still learn from it. And then you can, and as people see your interest in learning from it, that's how you get a better camera.
Okay, yeah.
You prove yourself.
Yeah. Do you have any like children or siblings?
I have 2 children. I have a son named Zachary, who's almost 50 years old, who lives in Australia with his wife and twin daughters. And then I have a daughter, Chelsea, who lives in Brewster, and she works at Cape Cod Hospital, and she's the one who just had the baby recently that I like to take care of. Her name is Madeline.
Oh, really?
And so she's close by, and my son is not. He's very far away. But I'm lucky my daughter's here.
Yeah, I think that's about it for What's Cooking with Riverview.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you for being on. Yeah. Thank you.